A political rally meant to uplift thousands turned into a graveyard of 41 souls, women and children crushed in chaos. A high court that intervenes, a Supreme Court that questions that intervention, and a political party, TVK, accused, cornered, and yet fighting back. But here is the real question. Was Karur just a tragedy, or was it a message crafted and delivered in broad daylight? Because the deeper we dig, the clearer it gets. This isn't about negligence. This is about power, silence, and a system that bends for the powerful. You are watching the Unmasked Indian, and tonight we uncover the truth behind the Karur tragedy, TVK's Supreme Court gamble. Let's see the tragedy. September 2025, Veluswamipuram, Karur. Thousands gather for a welfare event organized by TVK actor-politician Talapadi Vijay's party. Within minutes, chaos. A surge, a scream and silence. 41 lives lost, dozens injured, Tamil Nadu shook. The Madras High Court takes suo motu notice. It orders a special investigation team under IPS officer Asra Garg. The order isn't mild. It blames TVK organizers, even questions Vijay's vanishing act after the tragedy. The legal battle begins. TVK hits back. They move to the Supreme Court claiming the High Court overstepped, that the original petition was only about guidelines for rallies, not a criminal probe. Their argument, this SIT order is politically driven. And then, in Delhi, the Supreme Court questions the High Court itself. Why was an SIT ordered in a case that it didn't ask for one? Why were postmortem reports conducted at 4 a.m.? And why was TVK allowed a rally when AIADMK was denied? The SC reserves its judgment, but one line from the bench goes viral. We are unable to understand how this order was passed. A subtle message, but a powerful one. The top court may have just shaken the foundation of a high court's action. The political war. Tamil Nadu's political battlefield explodes. BJP calls the Karur tragedy a planned creation. Sundar claims that this wasn't an incident, it was engineered. State BJP chief Nayanar Narendran goes further. If Vijay visits Karur, his life is at risk. DMK is 200% at fault. CPI retaliates, accusing AIADMK and BJP of exploiting a tragedy. Meanwhile, DMK maintains silence, letting the High Court's tone speak for itself. In this chaos, TVK looks both hunted and heroic, and that's where perception starts shifting. And let's look the clue nobody talked about. Here is a detail buried inside the High Court order, barely mentioned in any media report. It says, permission for this event was granted despite earlier refusals for identical rallies by other parties. That line changes everything. If AIADMK was denied the same grounds, why was TVK allowed? Was this a bureaucratic failure, or was someone setting the stage for collapse? That's the unanswered question the Supreme Court is now staring at. The aftermath. FIRs filed against TVK organizers and bus drivers, functionaries remanded, misinformation arrest, public anger. Vijay finally breaks his silence. If revenge must happen, let it be on me. Don't harm my party workers. His words go viral. Part emotion, part defense. Meanwhile, TVK quietly revamps its safety systems, launching a volunteer force trained in crowd control, emergency management, and legal compliance. A tactical move, part accountability, part image rebuild also. And the unseen game. Multiple insiders whisper that pressure was placed behind the scenes to keep certain investigation findings off the record. If that's true, the SIT scope and its very creation may have deeper motives. 41 people died that day, but in the aftermath, something else was born. A legal War, a political awakening, a silence that hits more than it reveals. Maybe the truth about Karur will surface tomorrow, or maybe it will die, just like the voices that couldn't scream that night. But one thing is certain: when power, politics, and tragedy collide, truth always bleeds. But when it does, we'll be here to unmask it. Because we just don't report stories, we expose them. We are the Unmasked Indian. Join our family. Stay tuned.